Hi, ARK fans. Welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today, there is one company which is completely removed from the ETFs, so we'll go over that. And then also, we'll be featuring Skillz again. They sold 1.3 million shares of Skill again today. Yesterday, it was 3% that they sold of all the position. Today, they sold 6% of their existing number of shares. So this is becoming a problem, looks like. I don't know why they are getting rid of Skillz. Some people are saying because the results are not expected, quarterly results are not expected to be good, and that's why. But yeah, that could be it. But what we'll do is we'll keep an eye on Skillz, Palantir, NanoDimension, those three on daily basis. So stay with me and I'll see you on the other side. Please like and subscribe, guys. That helps me immensely with the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. In this ARK summary section, we keep an eye on high-level numbers. Market value is up from yesterday, which is great. Yesterday, it was 3% down. Today, it is 2.3% up. So back to 45.17 billion. This is how it is divided in all these funds. ARKK being the biggest, IZRL being the smallest one there. This is the number of companies that they're invested in, IZRL being the biggest one in terms of total number of companies. We saw earlier this month that they added a lot of company to IZRL. And I featured that in one of the old episodes. You can check that out. Today, the count has gone down by one. So we'll go over which one it is in a bit. But overall it's gone down. Okay, so let's take a look at the biggest moves now. Biggest moves we look at two ways. One is by percentage of shares movement and then by market value change of that company within ARK funds. So percentage of share movements, our threshold today is 3.5%. Any company whose shares moved either in positive or indirect negative side, either they added more than 3.5% or they reduced 3.5 or more percent of the shares. So Quantum SI, relatively new company, topping the charts there, 11% shares added. Spotify, second highest, 6% shares added. Stock price taking a dip, and they're buying the dips there. Teladoc Health, again, stock price didn't move so much, but they added a lot more shares. This is present in 4 ETFs, and their number 2 position, they still keep buying 5% extra shares, 719,000 shares added there. And TerraBio, 4% extra shares there. But truly biggest move, I think, is Teladoc. This is $120.9 million move. This is the market change, this market value change. This happens because of not only they added more shares, but also the stock price moved. And as I'm hovering over these, you are seeing more information as well. Skillz is the one that we are going to take a look at it again today. 6% reduced even further today. That is really crazy. So 10.6 million worth of value reduced there, even though stock price slightly ticked upward today. Pinduoduo, 7% removed there. Then you have BYD, 8% removed. Meituan, 11% removed. JD, 16% removed. Z Holdings, 17% removed. Tencent, 21% removed. Pure Storage, 33% removed. Pekar, 52% removed. Kenzun, 84%, and KE Holdings 94%. So I won't be surprised if these two are completely removed soon. So we'll see. So this was biggest move by percentage shares. Let's take a look at biggest move by market value. Let's increase this to something which is more consumable here, just to take a look at shorter list, but the biggest movements. Yeah, here we are. Pure Storage. So Pure Storage is the most negative one. Z Holdings, JD. We went over those. In terms of positives, we went over Teladoc, present in 4 ETFs, and you can see the trends as they pop up when I hover over these bar charts. Unity Software, second highest there, adding a little bit of shares, and stock also going up. Stock going up, back up here as well. UiPath, only company which is present in all the 6 ETFs. Very bullish on that. Square Inc., Fate Therapeutics, again, same story with Exact Sciences, stock bouncing back for Coinbase as well, a little bit. Pacifica Biosciences, Zillow Group, then you have Beam Therapeutics, DraftKings, again, even though the shares are on the red side, hardly anything though, but they added more value because the stock price went back up. Palantir, again, a little bit of extra shares there, 24,000, 24 million there. Then Intelia, Twilio, Twitter, and Iridium. You have Invitae, to Simple, CRISPR Therapeutics, and Berkeley Lights. So those were the biggest moves. The company that is removed is ITMR Medical Limited. So that's completely removed from all the funds. Now let's quickly put some spotlight on 3 companies that we are going to monitor on daily basis now. Quickly, Skillz, which I'm surprised they are selling. Palantir Technologies, and then also, well, let's slice it by companies, and then also NanoDimensions. There we go. So those are the three companies. Look how they are aligning properly. They have most shares of Palantir, 26.7 million worth of shares. We can increase the date range actually, but let's take a look at it, this date range itself. You know what, let's increase it just to see how it looks. There you go. Very bullish on all the three companies. Most bullish on, in terms of buying more and more shares, it's Palantir. They have 26.7 million worth of shares today. Then followed by Skillz, which they reduced yesterday 3%, today again 6%. So there is a dip here. NanoDimension, on the other hand, recently increased and keeping it kind of constant. The share price is kind of same story for all of them, going down from their peaks. And then the market value is a function of these two combined, and it is going up just because they've been buying more and more. Palantir, they have the biggest position there, 0.6 billion, Skillz 0.3 billion, and NanoDimension 0.12 billion there. So let's take a look at the ranking charts also quickly. NanoDimension, if I click on it, it's present in 4 ETFs, you can see there. If I select that, since the time I've been collecting this information, which is January 26th, its ranking was 65. It reached the maximum it has reached is actually 65 was the maximum, because at that time it peaked. Since then they have been maintaining it, and today it is 69 ranking there. Palantir, on the other hand, is a different story. It rose up from 106 all the way to 23 rank. It was at one point in top 15 also. NanoDimension, the thing there is that even for Palantir, I think they were invested sometime last year, but NanoDimension, they were invested long ago, sometime last year when it was a penny stock actually. So if you look further down, it would be a chart in which it's rising through the ranks from the tail end all the way to 69. Skillz, again, rising from 147 rank, going down in between, but then again rising back up, and then going down again to rank 38 today. So that's Skillz. Let's see, in Skillz, have they in past sold any? It doesn't look like they have sold much in past. There are small blips or adjustments here and there, but this is the first time they have sold 3% and then 6% in 2 consecutive days. So I'm not sure what's going on, what's the thought process behind it, but that's your daily dose, guys. I'll be featuring these 3 stocks on daily basis just to keep an eye on how they're trading these. So yeah, stay with me and please like and subscribe, and that helps me immensely with YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. Bye.